bombs away. Squadkast TV, we here. DJ the Capo, the modest one, the conscious one. Got my bro Springz TV. We are Squadkast TV. Make sure to like button, subscribe to the channel. You hear me? We got a nuclear bomb for y'all. We got the battle rap community. Verb, Briz, Bill Collector, True Foe, My Battle Facts, even Wack 100 in the building. Trying to discredit and debate Byron Blake over his Sue Surf claims. Huh? Got the whole space. Make sure y'all tune in. Get your popcorn because it's crazy. All right? And then most important, make sure you hit the like button and make sure you subscribe to the channel. Squadkast TV, we out.
Got certain abilities, it makes you not scared of it. You know what I'm saying? When you got certain abilities. So this here my now here's you see what's going on with Surf right now?
Yeah, I've been listening to it.
All right, so Piper Boy said what he said. Somebody said what he said. Right, okay. So Tuna, would you consider yourself a street
nigga? Yeah, no.
So you're gonna be a street. Okay, so how do we determine? So what is what Surf did considered? And because y'all always know how I play it, I always say I don't care what y'all do. So how would y'all play it? How was it? Okay, because being a street nigga like Tuna, like you know what I'm saying. You like I just said that. Street niggas like Tuna. You know I threw that right on you. Didn't I? No. Hey, look, and Max, I'm a ghetto nigga. Y'all can have that. Right? So
I just been involved in
okay, you've been involved in a few things. All right, so if you've been involved in a few things, right? It's Surf tail. The deep breath signifies that you don't like something.
It's just he helped the case. I can't say he told. I just say he helped the case. He helped it. Like once like you do some shit like that in
the court,
somebody go down. Like I think he definitely helped the case. If he copped out, did he cop out first?
Well, according to Byron's blog, yes, he copped out first. Yes. So I mean, right now it's like some sadness going around. But how do we, you know what I'm saying? Like what? Because everybody's kind of sad and up and down. It's a lot of questions that gotta get answered.
The fact that he just didn't point shit out, like point out this person, he implicated himself. Did he get a motion to severance? Like, did he get a motion to, like, split up the case? Shit like that be going on with this shit, too. And then he just agreed to what he did. Like, okay, that's the thing, too. You see what I'm saying? Like, on the cop-out side.
My only thing is, why the Crips ain't said nothing? It's a bunch of niggas who not from his hood. They not saying, like, I'm in a gang, bro. If you see me snitching on something, right, it's no way for them gonna just be letting me be a foe out here and shit. And not being like, hey, foe, he ain't good. Somebody from my hood will let y'all know, Meech a fucking snitch and he a goofy. That's my only thing. Now, all that paperwork and shit, I'm not about to be asking, and I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Like
me,
I know when you take a plea deal, the judge is gonna read out what you are taking. Like, you do understand what you're taking, right? So you said that you sold this. Yes, I know that I did that, but I don't care enough to dive all into the paperwork and all that type of shit. You feel me? But I know when you take a plea deal, the judge is gonna say, so you're admitting that you shot Jason. Yes, it was me who shot Jason. You feel me? Like that's
like I say, you can't necessarily just say he a snitch, but you can't say it helped. You can say it doesn't help the other people in the case. That's all it is. Like,
but why they not saying nothing then? Why they people not saying nothing?
Which one? The people in jail?
Even the people that's in jail with him, why they people not saying Surf bogus, Surf fucked the whole case up, we all had to take it. Like, why they not saying nothing? Because it's a bunch of motherfuckers who's not in the street. Everybody entitled to have an opinion, but it's a bunch of motherfuckers who don't do no street shit, ain't never had to been in no street shit, ain't been to jail for a traffic ticket, nothing, and all of them can have opinions on what street niggas do. Because they done gave the streets to the internet, so now every motherfucker is with it's entertainment. But this these niggas real lives, bro. You labeling a motherfucker a snitch, bro. That's crazy.
But if you really they can get killed for that. Internet, it's like if you really being a street nigga on the internet, they can judge that because you put it there. You know what I'm saying? Like the artist shows who he want to show. What he want.
Surf not telling no motherfuckers he rapping about his shit. He not telling motherfuckers like ain't nobody out here. I don't know, bro. It's just a lot of motherfuckers who ain't got. It's a lot of motherfuckers. I'm not a Crip, so I don't care.
Like when on the conspiracy, that don't help the case, but you can't say he's a snitch at all. Because he didn't necessarily point and say, this person helped do this, da 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 da. I never heard nobody say that.
And then you got niggas, pardon me, Verb. Then you got niggas saying, in my personal opinion, that's snitching. What the fuck is you talking about? In your personal opinion,
Chicago got so many conspiracies, bro. Like niggas came home from conspiracies and they copped out just like that. And ain't nobody calling them no snitch. You feel what I'm saying?
98% of people cop out, man. I don't know what movies y'all watching, bro. Niggas is not just fighting and everybody not going to trial. It's a small percentage of niggas who go to jail, who go to trial. That's a small percentage. Because if they got you, if they got evidence on you with something, my nigga, you're going to take the 20 years instead of the 75. You're going to do that. I don't niggas think y'all watching too many movies, bro.
That's the problem. Niggas watching movies and shit, man. Like, even people saying that it helped the case. Like, when you get caught on the RICO, the conviction rate is almost 100%. The feds don't need no help with the case, man. They don't. They got wiretaps, video footage, witnesses, affidavits, all type of shit. You know what I mean? Like, you don't need no help with the case. Like, and most times if you're going to be a witness to something or whatever, they memorialize that in the plea agreement. Like, I know just niggas just don't know what the fuck they talking about, ain't been through it. And I think them type of niggas should just stay in their lane or not. And just hope they don't suffer the consequences for putting that type of tag on a nigga because it's protocol for that. A lot of niggas want to sit at the table with no Crips and no prison yard or nothing with the proof that they say they got and present that and be able to just walk away how they walked up. So I just hope niggas understand that. Feel me?
So this is interesting. I like how this is going because it's like a movie. You watching a movie play. Like, let's see what the rule is or what, you know what I'm saying, where this goes.
Oh, bro. But that's exactly what people is like, it's interesting, it's like a movie. But, bro, this is a nigga who really in the street, and this is his life. Like, I don't have no personal, it's Surf. It's just that I'm a nigga from the street. I wouldn't want a motherfucker to put that tag on me, bro. That shit can get you fucked up. That's like calling pedophile and snitching. That shit is get you excommunicated from the hood, bro. Like, this is the type of shit that you get excommunicated. You don't get to eat. You don't get to do nothing in the hood. You feel me? You
got to get hardcore point evidence to call somebody a snitch.
It's kind of crazy.
Like, hardcore evidence. Like, you got to be like, no, man, this nigga helped. This man, like, to call a nigga a snitch.
And then all these people is like, oh, the judge asked him, bro, snitching. You can talk to a judge and a police officer, bro. You can talk to them. They're people. You don't. What the fuck? Like, what is y'all talking about? Now,
I don't think you should talk to them.
What you can do when you get in them cases is never speak to them without a lawyer. And that way you cover your tracks. Yeah, but some can talk their way out of shit. That's their personal shit.
They're going to stop talking to you. As soon as you ask for that lawyer, they're going to stop talking to you.
So what I want to know is, so if somebody's saying, well, I think he told or whatever like that, I need people to understand that what they saying is they either saying one of a couple things. The Crips is pussy. They giving him a pass, or they know more about the situation than the actual organization that's supposed to exact the punishment if he did. Do people understand that? Like, who gives a fuck what somebody who don't know shit thinks? Like, do people understand that part?
I think that's a great point too. I think it's a great one. And like one thing that folks said that made sense, he said, "Let's see the Crips say it," because those are the ones that can
Right.
really
Because
burn
that's
them.
them the ones who can
Yeah,
make that
yeah.
say his
It's
case
good.
with it.
Exactly.
It gotta be the gang or the niggas those that stand up and say no, he did. Then you can kind of burn them after that because they said it. You know what I'm saying? Because they on the same. You know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Facts. Exactly.
Yeah. So when the gang says it, it just it's solidified or anybody on
I know niggas think this is all entertainment, bro. It's rules, regulations, and certain shit that you can't do. You get literature, you get this type of shit, protocol. Hey, bro,
Exactly.
if you do this, this is your consequence. It's literally written rules in most gangs, nigga. Written that niggas is gonna
That
follow.
lit, man.
Now,
Exactly.
what you thinking, what the people on the outside looking in who not in a gang, they don't know. So y'all think it's a movie. Y'all think it's aiming. This is a nigga jacket, bro. Whether you think being a street nigga is cool or presentable or not, this is niggas move around in the streets in the world, bro. And some niggas is like, you can't really play with a nigga like that without seeing a motherfucker talk to a judge. And when you go to court and the judge say, do you understand what you're accepting? Did anybody force you to do this? Ooh, are you doing it under your own free will? Or people say, I get it. That's not snitching, bro. It's just
Hey,
not.
you know what you know the example I be giving niggas that I just did even on the stream, right? This how motherfuckers how I know people don't. First of all, people barely understand the English language, let alone the language of the law. So most people, everybody that experience this, right, when they first go to court, and I don't give a fuck if a nigga making an agreement on a parking ticket. When the judge asks that first time, was you promised anything to make this plea a guilty of this, and a nigga look at their lawyer every time, at that first time, because you don't know, because you like, yeah, I was. They told me I wasn't gonna get no points, you were gonna drive it down there impeding traffic, but am I supposed to say that? And you're not supposed to say, yeah, you was promised something, because they want it on the record that you wasn't coerced, so you can't appeal that if it's on the record that you say you were. You know what I'm saying? They gotta have it on the record that you wasn't. So you acting in good faith that the agreement that the attorney and the prosecution made, they gonna stick to that. And you gonna honor that as far as the judge. So you gotta put on record, though, I'm pretty much at the mercy of the court. So a lot of people think they just went into court and Surf went to the prosecution and told the lawyer speaking, even the statement that the lawyer saying that what Surf said as soon as he talked to the lawyer, of course he gonna present it like that to the fucking courts to say he was ready to just, you know, you know, denounce his affiliation, all that right out the gate. Because if you do it timely, that's how you get a point off of your screening as far as your sentence. If you do it in a timely fashion and don't make them lose resources by going to trial or pre-trial and spending taxpayers' money. That's why when you go to trial, you get more time if you blow trial. You know what I'm saying? Than if you take a plea agreement. So these niggas don't know even how to get through a parking ticket most times. They be confused at the clerk desk or whatever like that, but they gonna know the ins and outs of a federal RICO indictment and the ins and outs of a plea agreement to say if a nigga snitching or not is laughable to me, man.
Man, I had 3 gun cases, folks. I ain't never took them shits to trial. Never. Oh, what you got, a year for me? I gotta do 4 months? Let's go. Let me sign. I did it. Second gun case? Oh, what y'all want to give me 3 to 7, 18 months? I gotta do 18 months?
Let's roll.
Let's go. Fuck you talking about? I'm gone. Ain't nobody taking this to trial so you can give me the whole 7 years and shit. I'm gone. Fuck you talking about? But me, I've never had a code been
That was my question. Did you have a rap
do.
on your case? Did you have rap?
Exactly. I've never had that. I get all my cases. 3 Jacques Steven, M30455, March 8th, 1992. If anybody want to be lawyers, there you go. Now, what I'm saying is, I had a co-defendant. I've never done crime. When I get caught by myself. Because I did this shit by myself.
The people that understand on the RICO, you could not even know some of your co-defendants. Like you could not even know some of them. Some of the charges, you could not even know who some of these niggas is. You on the full RICO, they cannot know who you are. Surf pled guilty to counts 1 and 3, and then I believe it was like 83 situations. And out of those 77 to 78, he wasn't even involved in. So when you're in a RICO, you're in a RICO. And again, if you gonna plead, you got an option. Mostly everybody gonna plead. So all the super thugs and battle rap that say they're gonna be part of the 2% that take it to trial, and the vast majority of that loses. That 2% is the people that they trying to offer 70 years, or they facing life anyway, and they're like, well, fuck it, I might as well go to trial and try to establish some precedent in case I can appeal. So all the super people that know you go in there, everybody know we gonna plead. So I asked everybody how we decide who go first. It's usually the nigga who got the bread or the rank, or it's strategic between them. And he knew he was getting indicted before he went in there. They act like he just got arrested. They think about a movie. Get arrested, he right in the interrogation room, I'm ready to make a deal. Didn't happen like that. Now, I'm not saying nothing can't come out to say that he did something wrong. Cody's could speak. Some more paperwork or something could come out or whatever. I'm just saying, as it stands right now, if a nigga present that to any other organization and say your man's a rat, you're gonna have to answer for that. You ain't gonna walk away the same way you walked up. That's what I'm saying.
Interesting. Is there anybody that disagree with what they saying? Is there anybody that disagrees? Like,
I want to know what niggas would do. It's 10 of y'all on a RICO case. All y'all, obviously, most people pleading on a RICO case, 98% or more is pleading. How do you decide who go first? And everybody gonna have a question mark over their head because they ain't been through this shit.
all right, bet you know what, facts. Let's play a game. Right. Let's try this. Right. If Big T come pick up me and you in Chicago,
right?
We get flagged. He got a couple ounces of hard on him, some pistols, and he ain't told us. Who case is it?
Say who case is it? Shit, if they pull us over, it's all our case. We cook.
No, I tell who case is it?
That's true.
Hey, hold on. Hey, maybe you niggas didn't hear that. Maybe y'all didn't
figure that shit out later.
No. I'm saying like who case it? Because that's what I would like to know with y'all. Because it's like if Tuna come pick us up and he got like 2 ounces of hard with him and some dirty pistols, and he did not give us an option. Who case is it? Ask Verb who case is it.
Oh, we know who case it is. If Verb involved, it's Tuna.
That nigga didn't tell me what.
It's real easy to not say nothing. It's real easy to not say nothing. I don't gotta say in them situations, Verb. Like outside of you being an officer of the law, but in them situations, folks, you just don't say shit.
Right.
Now it's up to Tuna. When we jump in the car, Tuna got 2 ounces of hard and some pipes in the car. And he didn't tell us. That's him. And then you got this shit in the car and you pulling over? Man, if you don't take it on this motherfucker, like you tripping.
You gotta go. Man, I don't know what the fuck y'all. Who case is this nigga? This Big T case.
Now a responsible motherfucker like, hey man, I'm finna pull over, all this shit mine, bro. Y'all don't gotta say nothing. Y'all don't gotta say nothing. All this shit mine. That's what real niggas do. But everybody ain't real niggas though. You feel me? And everybody don't. Niggas fold.
Motherfucker be quiet as hell on that, bro.
No, you gotta tell me like if you gonna come pick me up like that, you gotta give me the option to get in the car with your ass. If you just pull up like that, and
but everybody don't do that though. I live in Chicago.
Boy, you're going to jail, boy. Fucking that's bro.
You don't know what niggas got in the car with.
Hey,
but see,
this
you don't know what niggas got in their car.
But this why niggas pull the ride dolo.
And they ain't gonna tell
people you
they
know.
They not gonna tell you.
Right? Ride dolo.
No, Tuna, but Tuna, you from out south, bro. Y'all live a different life, bro. You got a motherfucker got
everybody strapped in Chicago.
Exactly. So you already know. So with that being said, now when you come from certain places, you know niggas got pipes. It's like you don't even have to ask that. They got pipe, folks. Look where we at. There's no way we rotating this bitch with no pipe. If you rotating with no pipe or doing anything, you bogus. Motherfucker might have to beat your body because we into it and you don't even have no protection. That's called a breach of security. But
let me ask this, y'all. This what I mean by people like be thinking shit a movie and all the scenarios the same. So say, it'd be laws in certain places if the gun or whatever's on the passenger seat, if it's under a certain seat and the person sitting there and they occupying, they could be theirs or whatever shit like that, right? So say it's 3 people in the car, 4 people in the car. They pull over, they charge everybody. And you hire a lawyer, you pay your lawyer, and your lawyer's strategy is to prove that it's not yours by proving that it's under a certain person's seat. And that law is saying that whoever seat it is there, are you telling through your lawyer? When your lawyer
facts. That literally happened to me on my last gun case. My last gun case wasn't even my pipe. The little guys came and picked me up. They came pick me up. We get on the E-way. Lil bro get the driving crazy and shit. Get off the E-way on Costner and motherfucking out west, off the 290.
Whatever street.
So now look, we on Costner. We riding up Costner finna get on the thing. They cut us off ugly. Now the pipe is under the seat by me, but I don't even know this. I'm just chilling because they just came and got me. So now when they hit the car, they just take everything. Boom, boom. Oh, it's a pipe. You closest in, you the oldest, and you got pipes in your background. We taking you.
Right.
Let's go. Everybody else can go. We taking you. When I get there, they like, man, woo. Now, as we sitting there, I'm like, man, I the car.
I can't hear you. Y'all can hear
your phone breaking up bad.
I was like, man, is anybody or is this my phone tripping?
Hey, Easy.
Hey,
Easy. What you think? Easy?
What up?
I feel good today, man. We just got this little rumor even off me today. All of that. Say people lying and all. What's up? I ain't talking about that shit, bro. To me, I'm gonna tell you exactly how I feel. I feel like in life, since we all of us that's 35, 36, 37, 30 that's plus. I feel like when we all was coming up in the streets, it was a different definition of what telling is. I feel like in 2025, that same definition of what snitching is ain't the same definition of what
They say everything is snitching, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like people overly do it, and I feel like people underly do it. So I feel like it depends on you'll see a nigga tell for a bag of chips, and they'll be like, oh, a nigga told everybody calling the nigga a rat. You be like, oh, calm down.
Okay, all right, E, let's do this. Let's cut the shit. All right, E, let's do this. If I came and picked you up, and I got 2 dirty guns under the seat and some dope, and I didn't tell you, and we get pulled over, whose guns and dope is it, E?
Whoever's driving the car.
No, it's yours now. See, that's the wrong answer.
I'm just saying.
Verb.
Hey, Verb.
All that type of shit. We'll see. See, I'm gonna say it's not about who drives. It's simple. It's his. Because I didn't tell you. You know what I'm saying? I didn't tell you.
You playing though, folks.
Boy, I'm not joking with you, niggas. Is you crazy? If you don't tell me what the fuck you doing, nigga, that's your shit. Fuck is you? You think I'm not doing 6 hours for you dirty foot niggas? Give a fuck, nigga. I ain't doing a millisecond for no dirty ass, dirty foot, violent niggas. Man, fuck y'all niggas. This was gonna happen. That's his dope. That's his motherfucking. Fuck that nigga.
But why would a nigga? What nigga? Why would anybody be coming to pick your 50-year-old ass
up? That's what I'm saying. Don't get jazzy.
That's stupid.
Hey, that's what I'm saying. Don't get jazzy then. Don't get fresh.
Ain't nobody coming to pick you up with 2 pipes. You not on shit.
Yeah, leave me the fuck alone.
You not on shit.
So don't make it a thing then. Don't try to show off, young nigga. That's
what I'm saying, bro. Ain't no showing off, nigga. If I'm going to get A-Verb, I probably got cigarillos in the car.
Like, I'm right. That's my boy.
You smoke cigarillos. Like, you know what I'm saying?
That's my boy. Get some joints. There you go. Get some joints.
But you see how you went through that photo? You see how you went through that in real life? It's different scenarios. Like niggas.
But on phone them, yeah.
Niggas watch
TV shows. Matter of fact, I'll come pick you up dirty and it's still yours, nigga.
I'm not getting in no cars with you.
Nigga, how about that? If I'm on that, then it's still yours.
Hey, Verb. On the phone, if you gotta pick me up for somewhere, I'll walk.
It's better, motherfucker, because you don't know what mood I'm in anyway.
I'll walk.
But hey, you gotta think about this. The nigga already telling you, don't come in my
That's what I'm saying. Don't come fucking with me.
But that's what you're supposed to do.
I'd rather a nigga tell me straight up like that than to be.
Leave me alone, man. Leave me alone. That's your shit, and if you bother me, I'm gonna kill you. That's it.
So look, when I'm with
why nobody answer that question though? If the lawyer's strategy is to say that it ain't yours because it's under another seat, are you telling through your lawyer?
It's yours, facts. Nah,
No,
it's
that's not.
not mine.
Listen, 90.
You saying it's
Listen.
the lawyer? It's the lawyer case.
My nigga,
Tell it through your
lawyer.
fighting your case. Is that what you
Nine tenths of the law is possession, bro.
That's a fact.
Like 9/10 of the law is possession. So whoever, so let's just say on for them is me and Easy in a car, right? It's Easy car. The pipe is under the driver's seat, but it's Easy car. He might be drunk, and I gotta drive now. You feel me? Right. So now when we get pulled over, you feel me? I'm not saying nothing. When they pull over, when they run the register, they gonna see it's not my car. Right. I don't have to say shit. Right. I don't gotta say it's not my pipe. I don't gotta say nothing. When I go to jail, but a lot of y'all scared to go to jail. When I go to jail, I'm like, okay, this case beat. Right. Exactly. Because I don't have to say nothing. Right. I'm not, my man is drunk, I'm driving, and there's a gun under the seat. It's not my car. It's cool. Right. I'm gonna beat this case. You feel me? Like I'm not. That's now, if you scared to, if you're scared to go to jail and whatever, you feel me? Right. Then you start saying, "Oh, this ain't my car," you know. That's right. Fuck shit. So now you tell it. Before you get too far, exactly. So right. So, but this what these niggas who ain't been through shit. This what they'll say though. Once your lawyer is pointing out that it's not his car, that's not his. It will be whoever it is in the owner, whatever car, whatever name the car in, and you know all of that shit or whatever. These niggas, well, he should have just took it. He told. Listen, that's stupid. How the fuck? First off, your lawyer said. No, listen. Your lawyer supposed to do that. I'm agreeing with that in case any of y'all confused. I understand. Your lawyer is supposed to do that. That's why these niggas are put. That mean the officers fucked up. Because in that scenario where I just described with me and Easy, they didn't lock Easy up. That's their fault. All right, okay. So now so I asked that for a reason. So now we got a RICO, which is a whole different scenario, right? Let's just say it's 6 of us, whoever in here. 6 of us in here, we got a RICO. And they got the footage of everything that happened, wiretaps, everything, obviously, because once they send down the indictment to RICO, they got you. Almost 100% conviction rate. So they know what happened already. So we all know we taking a plea. How do we decide who taking the plea first? See, now listen, with that, right? When you on a plea, when you like let one of these niggas answer, folks. They don't know. They don't know. It's gonna be tricky. Let them at least say that. See, folks, this is what happened. This the problem. This is where we went wrong with this new wave shit. They'll wait and hear what you got to say, and then try to formulate.
I actually want to hear what folks got. I actually want to hear what folks. Okay. And they know I'm sure
he's the gangster though.
And I've been in cases when I had
this nigga said new wave like hey, your phone going in and out.
This nigga said new wave like we not all 40. Like what are you talking about? New wave shit, way of thinking. That's what I'm talking about. Is very I'm 33. I'm 33. New wave with me. But no, what I'm saying is right. I get you facts. You want these niggas to. They don't know though. So like, this is why a nigga gotta tell them. Like, so look, facts. If it's me, you, Tuna, Bill, Easy, and we get caught in a RICO, we've been doing our thing, hustling, whatever, right? Now, when they come to the plea, right? Easy might be his background might be light. He might have a fucking first time offender. Yeah, you good. Facts, you might have a rap sheet from a crazy rap sheet. You got all type of shit. Or something, right? You a habitual. I got 2 gun cases. Tuna got some drug cases. He got caught selling drugs. Bill got drug cases and a gun case in his shit. All our fucking deals that they come in is different. They all different because we all got fucking different backgrounds. So whatever the extent the law can push, like whatever they giving me might carry 4 to 10. What they offering you facts might carry 7 to 40. It dependent exactly. So the nigga that's carrying Easy, the nigga that's carrying fucking 1 to 3, he like shit. I'm gonna cop out. You feel me? Like by somehow, some way, we gonna communicate either through our lawyers or we sending kites in jail.
Question, though. So y'all conspiracies come with different times because in Chicago, a conspiracy is 6 to 30 years. It's a class.
Yeah, but listen,
felony.
but they gonna
So
get, but
how do
listen,
you get a 1 to 3 with
Tuna.
this nigga and a 6 to
But
30
Tuna,
with this
Tuna.
nigga in
Okay,
the
so
class
now, Tuna. Okay, boom. Now, Class X conspiracy. You right. Boom. My hood had a conspiracy called Operation Uptown Girl. A lot of my older homies at the time, I was like 16. The older homies got booked for this shit. Now, the Class X carry 6 to 30, but you get to, depending on your background, the judge gonna decide if this nigga gonna get 6, or if this nigga gonna get 30, or if this nigga gonna get 15, or if this nigga gonna get 27.
Now that's true.
You
But
understand?
I was thinking
So
like, okay, you talk about 1 and 3 versus this.
so,
nigga
but I'm
doing
saying
this.
but that's just in different states. Them being like state RICOs. When the feds come, they gonna come boom. But the state, like in Iraq. So like in Iraq, they gonna tell you this whole 6 to 30. This a Class X. Now, like I said, let's go off them guidelines. Now, Easy might be only eligible for the 6 because it's his first offense.
Yeah.
I got 2 pipe cases. You understand? So I might be out of that 6 to 30. They might offer me 10. Yeah. They might offer you 15. Ooh, now we have to communicate. First off, if it's a RICO, they got you. They know y'all did the shit. They probably let y'all do a lot of shit to build more cases.
Sure they got you.
Right. To make sure that they got
ain't nobody think about going to trial, but that's why the question is, how do we decide who goes first on the plea?
But that's why. But
so
that's
now,
but hold on, folks, real quick. That's misleading though, because you right, different depending on your background. Now we
Your phone going out, Easy. Your phone
Hey,
chopping up.
your phone is chopping up.
That shit different out here than it is
Walk
out there. Out here, we all gotta fight our own cases.
No, we talking about the
all
feds,
get
though,
indicted,
the feds.
this is what I'm talking about, nigga. If we all get indicted at the same time by the feds, you dig what I'm saying? We all still gonna be individually fighting. They gonna have niggas separated and all that. It ain't gonna be no.
That's why I said that, Tuna.
Who decide? It ain't gonna be no let's decide.
In other states, that's how they get niggas.
It ain't gonna be no who decide who take the play, because we not communicating, bro. We not around each other, nigga.
Sure.
Even and if we do communicate, nigga, that's a hit. You dig what I'm saying? That's an extra charge. You dig what I'm saying? That's an extra conspiracy.
But that's why. But niggas build niggas. Even in Pennsylvania, I know niggas is sending kites. Hey, for what them people talking about with
you?
Yeah,
and then you gotta think. Like, you gotta think when they run down on shit like that. When they run down on organizations and shit, you gotta understand they not talking to the lookout the same way that they talking to the nigga that had to work in the crib.
You good now?
It ain't the same, bro. It ain't the same, though. They not giving the lookout the same deals that they giving the nigga that had to work in the crib.
Right,
they not giving the shooter. They not giving the shooter the same deal as the driver, and them deals not coming at the same time. A lot of niggas is going to sit before they even see a courtroom. Some of them niggas is going to see a courtroom a week later. You don't even know that nigga went to court.
Some of us
you don't even know that nigga went to court until your lawyer tells you.
Right, but see, I think everybody thinking that every time, some people are sitting out free knowing it, man, we indicted, we cook right now. Whether we, you know what I'm saying, like we can communicate out in the free world. Like, y'all, Surf knew what was happening before he went in there, right?
I would assume so. I don't know. But what you was asking, Facts, pardon me, Facts, what you was asking, like, how do we know who take the first plea deal, the plea deal first? The nigga who's getting offered the less time is probably gonna take that shit because he know that he didn't do much. Now, from what I'm hearing, because I didn't read his paperwork, what I can see is Surf, like you said, it was how many number of charges, and Surf was only charged with 3 of them.
First and third.
So it's a nigga on that case that got like sentenced to life or some shit, or more than 20. You understand? He was doing more. You understand? So I don't know. Maybe it's a nigga who was fighting 25 or 30 who necessarily didn't want to take the plea. But if everybody else, like, we finna get 7, we finna get 6, we finna get up out of here, bro. Like, this our situation right here. You understand? Like,
listen, right. When you get indicted out here, bro, you fight your own case. Unless the nigga tell on you, now y'all fighting the case together. You understand what I'm saying? Now y'all got court appearances together and all that.
But
shit,
what
bro.
niggas is doing is, what niggas is doing is they looking at that YSL shit with Gun and them and trying to say it's the same shit as what Surf and them doing when it's two different. It's two different
law
situations.
books.
All right, y'all. Wait, hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hey, y'all, hold on. We got Briz in here. Briz, I don't think Briz, what is your opinion of it, Briz? Let's hear what you got to say. Let's see what Briz.
I don't got no opinion, bro. I'm in here listening to the experts, man.
Hey, all jailhouse lawyers, you hear me?
I ain't no jailhouse lawyer.
I'm gonna have some questions though when niggas done, but I don't got nothing.
It's just that.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Byron is in the building and he broke the story. So, Byron, would you like to address the people? Let's see how this goes.
Yeah.
Byron.
I got different
Look,
for the experts.
all I want to know is where do all of this we caught shit come from? What happened to fighting a case, bro?
Hey Byron, like you from?
Come from?
Hey Byron.
Come from up out of that car. They caught us.
Hey Byron, this Trufo Meech. This who it is. So like I seen you saying like niggas was trying to pay. What I'm just saying is when niggas these motherfuckers is not from the streets. You from the street, Byron. You remember I bumped into you in Stateville before. You don't remember that,
exactly
do you?
Who you is, fool.
On phone them, we was in Stateville together.
That's why
so
I'm telling you, how this shit go. Listen,
but you know how shit go with gang them.
Charges. Everybody
So
do
we
have
get Byron
different
take
counts.
right quick.
Everybody do have, everybody is gonna be facing different sentences. That's true. But this the part that I feel like everybody overlooking. You pleading guilty to doing it in furtherance of the gang. They have established that the gang has a hierarchy. You know how this shit go. The nigga who running the jabs ain't gonna get the same time as the nigga who dropping the pack off. But if you go in there and admit that you running jabs for these niggas on this block and that dude got the block, then you telling on them.
But listen. If you got a fat ass, but listen though, if you got a fat ass, listen, bro, it's no way I'm not telling you I'm not. It's no way if me and phone them get caught. There's no way you don't know that I'm 4 Corner Hustler. I have a 4 Corner Hustler tattoo on my arm. It say 4 Corner Hustler.
But you're not charged with being a 4 Corner Hustler. You charged with committing crimes in furtherance
of 4 Corner Hustler. Now, when if it's a conspiracy,
that's what Killer Paperwork saying. Killer Paperwork saying y'all might say I'm a member, but y'all can't prove that I'm doing crimes in furtherance of the
That's
Rolling
still only
60s.
one person said that they are doing it. If I'm saying I'm doing it in furtherance of, that don't mean I'm saying everybody else is doing it in furtherance of.
He's saying he conspired to sell drugs with members.
Okay, so now listen.
And Killer is specifically the one that's charged with running the 60s drug operation.
He said he was going to wait till after Trufo just said something to him. You just want him to paint the narrative that you would seem like.
No, I just want to ask some questions. I want him to be done so I can ask him a question. That's all.
No, but his first thing that he said was he wanted to wait there afterwards. He was just responding to Trufo, so that's why people were still talking and giving a account of it. That's what I was saying.
Solid.
All right, so what I'm saying is, when people say why people don't fight and go to trial in this, dog, 2% of people go to trial in federal RICO.
Man, Byron know that, man. He know that.
I don't want to get all confused and be an argument.
So niggas just get caught and give up.
Okay, so hold on.
No, you know it's different strokes with different folks.
Let me at least say what I'm saying.
No, Byron, my man, it ain't that.
I'm just saying, that's why, let me just say what I'm saying clear. So out of everybody said why people don't do it, the reason why is because when they send down that federal RICO indictment, they got you already. So everybody's idea is to plea. It's not a state RICO.
That's not everybody's idea, bro. I got 4-5 people in my family that been to the feds.
Well, guess what? They part of 2%, and most of the 2% that fights a RICO are the people that's getting offered 60, 70 or life. So they like.
No, my old man got offered 17.
Okay, listen, hear me out though, man. Because that's okay. He's an anomaly, cool. But the statistics gonna show you only 2% of people go to trial in a federal RICO, man, because they got you already. Do you dispute that?
This is what I'm
just asking, do you dispute that though?
No, that's a fact. Right. You can't dispute the fact. You can't dispute the paperwork.
Right. So what I'm saying is this.
But them niggas could have went in there. Surf could have went in there and said, "Yeah, y'all got me. I had it, but it ain't got nothing to do with no
this whole shit about Surf, bro.
Yeah, that's what everything started.
Jesus.
Come on, Bill. We've been on daily talking about the same
hold on,
thing.
Verb.
Come
I'm
on,
gonna say this, Verb. I'm gonna say this real quick, cause I be out there. I be in Newark like every day, bro. The only people saying Surf is snitching all this weird shit is battle rap people, bro.
Man, that ain't no weird shit. That shit black and white. Niggas be groupied out. We ain't talking about what nobody else saying. I'm talking about what I'm seeing on the paperwork, nigga.
This what I'm saying.
I'm saying, bro, your
What I'm saying is
opinion not even valid in this shit, bro. Not to me. You don't even meet the qualifications to talk about this shit.
Yeah, I hear you, OG.
I'm just keeping it 100 with you.
That's cool, OG. I appreciate your sentiment. What I was saying was, I be around them motherfuckers every day, bro. I don't be hearing none of this talk out in the actual streets, nigga. That's what I'm saying.
Hey, Byron,
I only hear it on the internet, man.
I'm gonna ask you this. So you get caught on the RICO, right? And your lawyer telling you, I got this deal for you for 5 to 8, right? If you go to trial, they probably gonna give you 25. And you say,
if I gotta go in there and say,
hold on, Byron. And you say, well, I feel like it's implicating. And he said, this is not gonna hurt your other co-defendants. They gonna take a plea too. This is how this working. Explain that to you. You gonna say, well, I feel like I'm telling on them, so I'm just gonna go and take the 25, even though they got me on tape, wiretap, and everything. I'm still gonna fight the case that I can't beat.
man, I didn't do it. Where do that? That's what I'm saying, bro. Everybody talking about they street niggas.
No. You said you didn't do it. They have you when they come down with the indictment, Rico. They have you.
No, if that's the case, then nobody would ever beat a Rico.
It's only less than 2% people beat a Rico, man.
That's because niggas be doing stupid shit like talking on Instagram about
right.
Shit
that's so they have you
on video.
They have you. That's my point. That's my point.
No such thing, bro. If I have to, I'm telling you flat out, if I got to go in there and say I did it in furtherance of a gang, a criminal enterprise, some other niggas, any of that type of shit, I ain't taking it.
And listen, that's your choice. That's your right. You be part of the 2%. And hey, man, I'm not saying you right or wrong for doing that. All I'm saying is people got to understand when they come down with that federal RICO indictment, they got you. 99% of the time, they got you. That's all I'm saying.
And man, niggas gotta have some integrity, bro. Just because you got don't mean you gotta go in there and give up some other niggas. If we got a hierarchy, and I'm saying I'm doing this in furtherance of the organization, that means I'm passing the blame up the hierarchy.
That don't mean that though.
How come it don't?
Okay,
if I'm saying that I'm a member, I'm taking orders.
You asked me a question.
If I'm a member and I'm taking orders,
Byron,
I'm passing.
No, I think so. You correct me if I'm wrong. In the paperwork, he said he was of leadership, right? He was a leader, right?
He was a manager, organizer, leadership.
Okay,
yeah,
cool.
Exactly.
So now look, right? If I say I'm doing it in furtherance of the game, meaning I'm repping the game, whether I'm doing it, whether somebody telling me or not, I'm doing it in furtherance of the game. I want you to explain to me how I'm saying anybody else is doing whatever they doing in furtherance.
Because you saying I conspired with other members of the enterprise.
All right, man. All right.
That's what the paperwork say, my nigga.
I ask a question right there. If they already got us, right? Facts. If they already got us all, like you said, right?
The nigga was saying he
should,
didn't do it.
And I'm asking as an outsider, I don't know. So I'm asking the experts as an outsider, right? If they already got us, right? Why? Shit, hold on a second. Fuck. All right, my bad. If they already got us, why is we like? Should I go in there and
y'all put that joint? Non-criminal logic to criminal situations, bro.
I ain't hear your full question, Bridge.
My bad, bro. Should we be in there talking at all? I'm at work. I got a couple things going on. But that's what I'm saying. If they already got us, should we be in there negotiating at a table at all? One, if we gangsters and we already, as they say, took they oath or whatever it is they take, should any negotiation be taking place? Or should the attitude be more of take me to my cell? I have nothing to say at any point.
Do they think, nigga, that's a crazy question.
But let it
what
be answered,
movie
though,
did you
looked at
watch?
This is from a badass. Hold on, slow
You know, if you told on the motherfucker, it's no way your hood is gonna let you just be free willy still repping the hood and all that. It's just not possible.
Man, we see that shit every day, bro.
Well, I don't know no niggas on my mama. Ain't no niggas that I don't know a snitch
from Chicago that told, bro, that's still riding around the hood getting money.
on the phone. Not my hood. I don't know what no GDs or no Stones or no.
Not your hood, and that's what I'm saying.
I don't know what
me.
they doing. I can tell you.
Guilty.
I can tell you when it come to Four Corner Hustler. Listen, bro, I got a homie right now on the OTF case on the Four Corner Hustler. His name is Chief Jones. Look him up. He's on the case as a alleged shooter. If Foe come out, it's supposed to be Foe told on Dirk them so he can get less time. He excommunicated. It's like we not fucking with you, dude.
But that's
it's no way. That's just how it goes.
So you doing the same thing I'm doing. You saying that, nigga, this is how it goes. Right? Because that's how it go with you.
That's how it go. That's how it go when you in a mob, period.
If me and you get picked up and we charged with conspiring to move weed across state lines, you go in there and say, I ain't do nothing. And I go in there and say, yeah, I conspire with other members to move drugs across state lines. What is that?
But, folks, listen to me.
What is that? It ain't nobody on this case but me and you. It's nobody on this case but me and you charged with this conspiracy. We both accused to be members. You go in there and say, no, I ain't do nothing. We got messages against you. You done seen all that shit. You still like, no, I ain't do it. I go in there and say, damn, they got these messages. Yeah, I conspire with other members. What is that?
Can I ask you something? Because I think what it is, we creating these hypothetical scenarios that don't match.
This is not a hypothetical. This is what happened in the case.
Okay, all right, cool. So I'm gonna ask you this, right? You and 4 people get caught for robbing a bank. They got everything on camera, right? Y'all faces.
I don't give a fuck how much evidence they got, bro. That's not. Let me hear. I didn't say you how did. Caught we are.
Hear fully.
If one nigga on there say I didn't plan to do that shit with them, we all gotta say that, or everybody tell it.
You trying to guess where I'm going? Just hear me out, and you can reserve the right to still feel the same way. But you got to hear me though. So they got everything on camera, right? They got everything on camera. Y'all faces, y'all rob them. They got the audio or whatever. Y'all saying this, whatever, the guns, all that shit. 2 of y'all shoot somebody. They got that. So they offer all y'all a deal. If y'all plead guilty, we giving y'all X amount of years. Let's just say 8 years or whatever. I'm just throwing a number out there. Y'all go to trial, y'all getting at least 30 years or more. So say y'all talking, right? You and the co-defendants. And I don't know where people say co-defendants don't be together. I done been at co-defendants, we in the same cell, even in the county. But so say y'all talking, and 3 out of the 4 y'all say, man, we better take this deal we cooked. And one person, for whatever reason in the world you want to give him, say, no, I want to go to trial and fight it. I'm asking you, as the one of the other 3 people that want to take the deal, you saying, well, he want to fight it, so I'm going to fight it too.
Yeah, you got to.
I'm like, okay, I'm just asking, nigga. It's not me. I'm not on trial. I'm asking you what you would do. That's all I'm asking.
You gotta say, all right, fuck it, we gotta fight it then, or you gotta snitch.
You snitching, and they got, but you don't have to. But you don't have to snitch if you plead guilty. You don't have to. You can say I'm guilty.
You don't have to. But if they require us, if part of that plea requires us to go in there and say that I conspire with other people to do this, and then I'm snitching.
So if
my plea ain't just to go in there, look, this is how I play that. If they got us, they saying they got us, and they offering us pleas, look, y'all want me to take 30, I take 30, but I'm pleading guilty to just bank robbery. I don't know nothing about nobody else. I ain't conspire with nobody. Nothing. If they not willing to give me that plea, no plea go down.
I'm just asking
like
you.
They don't got no power in the negotiation.
I'm just asking
Niggas act like they don't got no power in the negotiation.
So it is a point where no plea goes down.
Where do this respect for the law come from all of a sudden?
No, but everybody on Surf case pled out though. Nobody fought it.
They were still fighting when he pled out.
No, so that's you talking about a technicality. Hold on.
This is what I'm saying. Everybody,
if I plead, then of course everybody was not still fighting. Everybody shit still pending, but they all pled out. Nobody went.
No, they still fighting. Okay. They still fighting.
How do you know that? How do you know they still fighting?
How they not still fighting if Killer filing paperwork saying I did not conspire with anybody?
Because some people
That's
might feel like
fighting,
they
right?
could get, or because some people might feel like they could get some of their shit off and might want
But
to get a
that's
better
fighting,
deal.
right?
No, yes. So that's why I say technically, if you plea out, your case is still pending. You can say fighting if you still putting the emotions.
That's fighting. That's fighting the case.
Okay,
if I'm putting in
you play
emotions
if you
saying
from the
y'all need to
streets,
dismiss
then I
this
know
case.
you playing like word games right now, man.
I'm not playing word games, my nigga. I'm being specific.
Okay. You listen. You said what you would do. That's your decision. Well, 98% of the people who get federal RICO indictments plea out because they got you. So everybody going in trying to figure out the best plea. They're fighting to get.
So you saying 2% don't plea out? You saying 2% stand tall and take that shit?
Please.
No, I'm not saying
every
2%
nigga that
stand
plead
tall.
out is a snitch. I'm saying there are certain terms that
y'all
you
gotta
can
help me
get
out here,
in
man.
your plea or out of your plea to make a difference.
They're fighting for the best plea deal. Everybody's gonna plead.
My nigga, he could have pleaded, bro. Listen,
He could have pleaded what?
Charged.
He could have pleaded
listen,
second.
He got charged
or
with
third.
some guns that he already had been charged with 4 or 5 years earlier. That shit got nothing to do with the game.
So
That's the same
let me
shit
ask
his
you
homie
this,
was
right?
saying. His homie saying, "Hey, I did sell some weed, but that shit don't got nothing to do with the game."
Right, and Surf's plea is not going to be evidence to make that him not be able to get that off.
Man, listen, prove it.
Prove what?
That's what he's telling them.
Right, that's fine for him to say though. That's fine for him to tell them to prove it. That's what if he want to do that.
Okay, hold on. Let me say this. When we first heard about the case, right? Like as soon as the case happened, the news came out that they had them Instagram messages and all that shit. That was in like Surf buying paperwork.
Right, I remember.
Right? That's like a couple months. This motion was filed after that. So you think we knew that they had them messages and he didn't know that?
No, I know that they knew.
That.
I know that they know.
He still tried to deny the shit.
No, listen what I'm saying. I know that they got a lot of shit we don't know about. I'm saying as far as like when the prosecution and the lawyer talking, they gonna say, I'm not saying these specifics in this case, but we got wiretaps, we got this. It's a lot of shit we don't know, which is my whole point of saying anybody saying I definitively know he told and this affected these people cases that everybody wasn't gonna plead. That's irresponsible as a street nigga to say. That a nigga snitch based
No, it's not, my nigga.
Okay.
If I can see the paperwork and see these niggas are still trying to fight the case.
You saying they trying to fight the case or get the best plea deal, man?
Bro, how do you the man say he was preparing for trial?
Of course.
So if we being technical, nigga, he was trying to fight the case.
You know how that goes. A lot of shit, man, be saying, but like I don't know what like it's like
that's what I'm saying. So you know how it go. You know what nigga.
I do know how it go. I've been through it. I do know how it go, man.
I've been through it too, my nigga.
I'm not saying you haven't. I'm just saying I do know how it go. I'm speaking for me, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking for me. That's all. Yeah.
Listen, bro, I'm not from up north. You know how,
you breaking up. You breaking up, Bridge.
Some trouble shit.
You breaking up bad, Bridge.
I know, bro.
And when you say the 2% stand tall, it's not about like I don't like so basically y'all saying mostly everybody that catch the federal RICO, everybody that took a plea if you took it first, because some people do tell. You got that option. You got that option to tell and be willing to do a witness, and 90% plus times they memorialize that in the paperwork, in your plea agreement. So some people do tell. But so if Surf would have took his plea second, third, fourth, fifth, or whatever, would you have felt the same, Byron?
You generalizing.
No, I'm asking, would you have felt the same if he took his plea other than first?
If he pleaded, this is my logic. Anybody who pleaded guilty to doing shit in furtherance of the gang told.
And okay, so that we disagree on that.
That's my logic. It don't matter if you took the plea second, first, 10th. If you pleaded guilty to doing it in furtherance of the gang, and they are using you and having you say in your plea that the gang has a hierarchy, that means you passing the blame up. So everybody who say they doing it in furtherance, passing it up until that shit get to the top. So everybody telling them they took it like that.
Like I disagree, man, with that. Like I don't know how you think that.
Because so you saying that you can't take a plea without you saying that if you get charged with conspiracy, you can't negotiate your way out of this shit until No other type of plea other than conspiracy.
Okay, so
you have to go in there.
No. So this what I'm saying, right?
Because I know niggas who had
Should we be working out a deal, or should we just be taking our time, bro? Like, seriously, should we be out a deal, facts, or should we just be taking our time? If we gangsters and we done killed somebody that got us on a RICO, should any of us in there be looking for a deal to get us home early, or should we just be in there like, fuck y'all deal, we did what we did, and we staying solid about it? Whatever y'all come with, if it's 100 years, we taking that. Or is that TV? That's movie shit.
Okay,
help me out.
No, that would just be stupid. Because if you're taking the time, why wouldn't you want your lawyer to try to?
We ain't talking about if it's smart or stupid.
Okay,
we
all
talking
right.
about
Let me
if it's
finish
right or wrong
answering.
as a street
Let me
nigga.
finish answering the question.
Everything street niggas do ain't
No,
smart,
most
bro.
being in the streets is stupid. And you know what I'm saying? I've done a lot of
That's what I'm
stupid
saying.
shit.
We ain't talking about if
I agree with that. I agree with that.
Let me answer the question.
At this age.
I'm not trying to argue with you when somebody else asks me a question. You know what I'm saying? Let me answer the question.
Hey, bro. Hey, facts. I ain't gonna lie. That question Briz is asking is retarded.
But I said that.
But every time I ask you, why won't you just let him answer it, though, folks?
Hey,
why you won't just let him answer it, though?
Briz and Byron, you talking about some, you know damn well it don't go like that.
Can I ask you second, bro? And I get facts opinion first. I want to hear what you got to say, too, folks.
But stupid ass shit.
Okay.
All right, that's cool. Well, just let facts then. Like, if you don't want to answer it, I respect that, brother. But facts was on his way to answer it, man. And I really would like to hear what you got to say, brother, respectfully.
So look,
Thank
you. So say you want to accept your charges, right? Now, most times, right, you want to say, I just want my charges. The judge got to accept your plea if you plead guilty, right? A lot of the times. So the judge got to accept your plea, meaning like the judge might be like, well, I don't know if you coerced or not or nothing. You either got to give me an account or I'm going to read your charges. You got to give me verbal confirmation that you're saying you're guilty. If you want to if you just want to, hey, I want y'all to cook me. They got to accept your plea. Now, if you say, well, no, I'm not giving an account or I'm not giving a verbal, they can reject your plea and say you're going to trial. You know that?
Type shit.
So now you got to confirm that I'm saying I'm guilty of something. So whether they read off the crimes that's written and you say, yes, I'm guilty, or whether you give an account, you got to plead guilty. Do anybody disagree with that?
That's some understanding right there. Trufo, what you got to say to what he just said? Because he broke it down real good, I think. I would like to hear your take now and how stupid it is.
Man, listen. I can pull up 2 cases right now of people directly connected to me, bro.
Great.
That was in these situations and went to trial. I don't know how shit be going where everybody else at.
You got a choice, though, Byron. I'm not mad at nobody who decided to go. Man, I went to trial. I went to trial when I knew I was gonna lose. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying right there. Where do that go?
Right.
Hey, Byron, when we was in Stateville and we was talking,
Where do the respect for that go, though? You know what I'm saying?
Hey, Byron, when we was in Stateville, did you cop out or did you fight your shit and get your time?
I copped out.
Oh my God! You just was saying like copping out is the worst thing ever.
I'm not saying that.
And I know you done copped out before,
Listen,
bro.
I never said that pleading guilty is snitching. I've never said that. I told y'all trying to generalize plea agreements. I copped out for shooting a nigga. Yeah, I did it. No, nobody else didn't.
So why didn't you? Why did you fight why you just didn't fight the trial and take the 18 years they was gonna give you?
It was my gun. Because pleading guilty didn't require me to incriminate nobody else. That's the difference. I didn't have to plead guilty to plotting with some other niggas.
But when they picked them niggas up, they already knew them niggas was all Crips together, bro. They knew that already, bro.
Just because we all Crips don't mean we all plan and commit crimes together.
So it wouldn't be a RICO if they couldn't prove that y'all was together, bro. That y'all was doing it wouldn't be a RICO
if they couldn't put evidence together that they think could prove it. They still gotta prove it, bro.
Oh my God. So why do they got an almost 100% conviction rate?
Because niggas is scared to make them prove it. It's a lot of niggas walking around that think like y'all.
So the 2%.
It's a lot of niggas walking around that think, damn.
Hey, Byron, you think like us. You just told me you just took a deal for shooting a nigga. You just told me that.
No,
because it didn't require me to incriminate nobody. If I would have had to go in there and say, yeah, I conspired, I got drove to the scene. A nigga drove me over there. If I would have had to go in there and say, I conspired with him to go over there and shoot a motherfucker, I wouldn't have took it.
You said conspire with him, meaning you'll be specifying somebody, man.
If it's only him and him charged with drug moving, what the fuck is it? What else is it?
You're on a RICO, like anything you plead guilty to.
Okay, and everybody, hold on. Y'all said everybody on that RICO got their own individual counts, right?
Right.
They own, not counts, overt acts, right?
Right.
So, Killer's overt act is he's in charge of running a drug conspiracy. Sue Surf go in there and plead guilty to conspiring with members to move drugs across state lines. What are we talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, man. I know
right there in black and white.
I know there's somebody who don't know, like, would be confused. Just like I say when the judge.
It ain't about who know and who don't know. See, this is the thing I'm having with you, bro. You keep trying to minimize my knowledge on this shit. Like I'm not talking.
I'm actually including you with somebody who is supposed to know. What are you talking?
Like you're like I'm wrong.
No.
Every nigga got their right to plead guilty, but you got your own terms that you got to be willing to plead guilty to.
I'm including you with somebody who's supposed to know. What are you talking about? You wrong. I didn't try to minimize your knowledge.
Hey, all I gotta say, y'all making up excuses for this nigga pleading guilty. Y'all need to let ID Boom back, flat out, because this is insane. For y'all to call him a snitch.
Hey, Ned.
Nah,
that shit
man,
you talking about.
Hey,
lame as hell.
I
ain't nobody care about. Ain't nobody making no excuses for this nigga, bro. It's a point when you call a nigga a snitch, when you tell on the nigga, and when you don't tell on the nigga. Ain't nobody caping for service. If we was talking about motherfucking, if we was talking about Jack Boy Maine, because I'm from this same type of shit, and y'all was trying to say Jack Boy Maine was a snitch, I would be saying, bro, that's not snitching. It's the same shit. It's just about being a street nigga. Y'all putting shit on niggas' jackets for y'all entertainment.
Exactly.
That shit lame. That shit lame.
Man, when they ask this dude the question about you in the rolling 60s, that's the organized crime as a whole.
Not saying nothing.
It's on it because they still trying to fight the cases right now. Freak just filed and asked for paperwork for a 2255. You know what that is?
Tell me what it is,
He's asking for the paperwork so he can file a 2255 right now. Niggas still
What's
trying
the
to figure it out.
2255? I don't know.
Exactly. Post-conviction paperwork.
I don't know what it is, because every time I got a case, every gun case I got, I beat one of them. The other two, I copped out on them bitches.
If it's post-conviction, that means he pled out, right, Byron?
Yeah.
Right, so he took the plea already first, so he trying to find precedence with his plea to get back.
But
that's
listen,
not
y'all trying to.
He took a plea.
Okay, listen. You trying to make it seem like just because everybody else took a plea eventually that it's okay for this nigga to go in here first and say,
I was only commenting about what you just said. I'm only commenting about what you just said. No, I'm just commenting about what you said. You said
we
still
all
trying
did
to fight
it. He did take a plea,
right?
But that don't justify dude going in there and saying we all did it.
You trying to jump to something? I only was commenting about what you just said, that he's still fighting it.
But I'm saying though, because this shit really not that hard, my nigga. This shit black and white.
Mm-hmm.
But you putting your personal. I feel like that's snitching on what instead of like actually what snitching is.
That's snitching.
You told me I personally feel like that's snitching.
I do feel like that's snitching, but that's
you feel like that. That's not. That's
man,
not.
Come
like,
on, man. This shit black and white, my nigga.
Okay, can I ask you this, Byron? So listen, right? Listen, do you feel like you know protocol, right? I'm just gonna assume again. I'm assuming you do know what you're talking about. You know protocol. If you approach the Crips or any organization or any set or whatever, you approach with the evidence you feel you have that he told, and you tell them one of your men snitching, and they say, okay, run it down. Do you feel like what you got is enough for them to accept what you saying about their mans?
Ain't my face on this shit?
I'm asking. That's on the internet. That's on the internet.
No, ain't no on no internet. I'm a street nigga. I'm a street nigga, bro.
It's
I be a lot of
shit on the
internet. You don't see it on the internet.
But that's not what I'm asking you. That's what I'm asking you. I'm saying if you went and presented this to them, do you feel like they gonna be like, you right, and we go exact punishment on the person you accusing and let you go? Right? Okay, that's all I'm asking.
I can't tell you how them niggas gonna feel. What I'm telling you is this is what I know. And if a nigga decides
how they feel is the only thing that matter though, right?
Hell no.
Okay, well.
That's they homie.
Right.
I know what I know. I don't give a fuck how nobody feel about it. If we being for real, because
I just asked a specific question if you felt like it would be enough for protocol and for them to take action.
I'm telling you, my face is on it, right?
That don't answer the question though. But you answered it already though. You said yes. You felt like it was enough.
Question. That answer the question, my nigga. You asking me if I would go to them niggas and say it? Hell yeah, I would.
Listen, no, listen what I'm saying.
I don't get the point that you're trying to make by saying, do I think it's enough?
You answered the question and said yes, man. It's a question. I don't have no emotional attachment.
Nigga, it's enough.
I don't have. You're right, and I accepted your answer. I don't have no emotional attachment to this though. That'd be the difference with me.
Listen, this is how I talk, my nigga. I get animated. I get excited.
Right. I'm just telling you. You answered the question. I'm cool.
Yeah. So it ain't about no emotional shit. It's just I'm reading through the lines too. This shit is black and white, and niggas trying to make it be everything but that.
I mean, I don't think everybody else is trying to make it. We just Well, me, I'm gonna speak for myself. I just disagree with you. I'm not trying to make it anything. I just disagree. I'm interpreting it one way.
98% of other people do it.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Because that part of that 98% of some of them told. So that's not what I'm saying. Then we interpreting this a different way.
I hear you talking about they memorialize it in the plea agreement. Do you know that they got law now that it's not even in the plea agreement no more? It's a sealed
that's
supplement.
why I said most of the time. That's why I said a percentage. It's not all the time.
That shit been over with since damn near 2016.
And not only that, I've also reserved the right to say if anything else come out, including his co-defendants, anything else or whatever, it could be proven that he is filed. So I didn't say anything definitive, and when it's not definitive,
man,
you don't put that tag on somebody's jacket.
Them come out and that's how I'm.
Right.
Man, y'all just said all of them niggas took the same plea. If all of them niggas,
I didn't say all of them took no same plea. I didn't say that.
The whole defense.
I didn't know that's other people's. I didn't say all of them took the same. That same word make a hell of a difference. I didn't say that at all. Not once.
I know.
Right, so I didn't say that. Don't say we saying that. I didn't say that at all. I ain't hear folks say that either. I ain't say they all took the same plea at all.
Because this was all I'm saying, bro. If you go in and plead guilty, you can go in and plead guilty to having a gun, selling drugs. But you also you can tell your lawyer, hey, no, I don't want that part in the plea agreement right there.
You can, and they can say whether or not they go accept that or you don't. When you talk.
Okay, so like niggas gotta stand for something, right? That's what Briggs is meaning by asking that question. Where do this part come in about even taking a plea? If we gangsters, if we street niggas, it's supposed to be I didn't do it.
Okay, so I would understand. That's his understanding with him saying that he's not involved in anything like that. I know why he would think that. There's no time to take a plea agreement. But almost everybody who'd have been in the streets, who've been through cases, then took some time, even for a fucking parking ticket. Motherfuckers then agreed to a lesser impeding traffic for no points and walk out the courtroom.
We ain't talking traffic.
I'm making the point.
We facing 100 years.
I'm just making the point. I'm not saying it's the same.
A plea agreement only acceptable when it's only you by yourself and no co-defendants, man. That's just it. There's no other way around it.
Okay,
my father told me you don't do no case, bro. My father told me, bro. Hold on, my father told me, bro. You do your dirt by your lonely. Don't do that shit with nobody else, bro.
Yeah, but
that's
everybody don't,
reason, bro.
So that don't apply to everybody.
And when you don't, you end up in situations like this right here. And that's why dude is in the situation he's in right now.
So Nez, that's Nez? Is that Nez that we're talking?
Yeah, it's Nez. This Nez right here.
All right, what's up, Nez? So listen,
what's up?
So if that's the case, I'm confused as to why the battle rap community was confused with my co-defendant.
They pick and choose.
God damn, can I answer the full question? I'm calm, man. I'm calm. So why was everybody confused then when my co-defendants took a plea, but because of the narrative and I was new, you know what I'm saying? Well, did facts tell? No, my co-defendants took a plea. Why y'all ain't say they told? And I don't believe they told.
Because them niggas don't know how to read paperwork facts, and they couldn't see the fact that your codies took the plea, and you know what I'm saying?
Right, okay, I just want to know. I just want to ask that where everybody was listening. Okay. That's cool. I accept that.
Man, I feel y'all. I do crime alone, man. I do crime alone, so it's love.
Yeah, it's not. I'm not about to get mad at nobody over another nigga shit. I'm gonna be passionate about somebody putting snitch or pedophile on a nigga jacket because I come from that and I know the consequences that's supposed to come with that. And I wish it can be exacted, you know what I'm saying, like it did before. But with the internet, social media, all these cameras and shit out here, people able to get away with it. People got a voice who wouldn't have a voice otherwise. And that ain't going at Byron, Blake, Nez, or nobody. I'm just meaning in general. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why before social media, niggas was outside. Nigga couldn't just walk up and say a nigga was telling on a block without no proof. A nigga go in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? So I just wish it was more so like that, but it's not. So this is what we dealing with. So I'm not. It ain't me.
The proof is right there. Niggas just
that's to you. That's to you. That's to you.
That's to anybody, bro.
Okay, right. Yeah.
That's to anybody outside of the niggas who got some connection to dude or
I
have
have zero connection to him.
But you see now that
I don't no.
See now that's
y'all. I live
now Byron. That's why I told Verb to tell. Oh, ain't nobody tapping to be his friend, bro. Like, if it was you, nigga, if it was reverse, the nigga was saying you was a snitch without no proof, I feel the same way. Like, what the fuck? How y'all just putting this on that nigga, bro?
Saying without no proof, like it's not no black and white being presented.
Oh, y'all talking about the judge.
Hold on.
Y'all is talking about the judge asking him, do he understand what he's saying? Y'all talking about that snitching.
No, we talking about the judge asking him, did he conspire with other members? And he said yes. That's what we talking about. Not do you understand? Did you conspire with other members of this enterprise? He said yes. Not just did you conspire, but did you conspire to move drugs? Meanwhile, the nigga who is charged with being a leader, a senior member of the shit, who's charged with organizing the drug run, is saying, no, I didn't do nothing in furtherance of nobody. I didn't conspire with nobody.
So I want to ask you this, Byron, with that, right? So do you feel like they can use what Surf said, as far as what he admitted to, what he pled guilty to, right, to fight against the other person saying that they...
Yes, it's a sworn... He raised his hand under oath. Don't you got to do that when you plead guilty?
I know the sworn. Tell me how you feel like they can use that, because... And now here's the full question. Because they have to prove intent that you're doing something. When it's in furtherance of, you know that's intent. Do we agree on that?
Yeah.
Right. So unless somebody is saying, this specific person has intent with me, I'm conspired with this specific person, you feel like they can still use what Sir said to fight against him going against the conspiracy part?
Yeah. First, I'm going to answer you.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
They don't have to, and this is why I say that. And anybody who feels like they want to look it up, you can look it up right now while you're on the phone.
I'm just asking. We're just having a conversation.
Because it's a legal pleading. It's a legal pleading. Once you go in there and raise your hand and go under oath, it's a sworn. Like a sworn testimony. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So if he were to go in there and say I didn't do this, we now got a sworn statement from dude saying, yeah, you did.
No, they don't have a sworn statement saying that he said dude did it. He got a sworn statement saying that he was involved in conspiring with other people, not dude, like not specific.
Okay, and that get me to hold on. That get me to my next point. Anybody who, if you've been through the probation process with the feds, the PSR process, you know that you cannot tell them you was conspiring to move drugs across state lines without giving them detail. You know that.
Well, no, listen. I don't know that, and I'm not saying you lying. I don't know that. I don't have a problem with saying I don't know if it's something I don't know. I don't know that to be the case. So if that's the case,
look it up.
I would, but I'm just saying I don't know that. I just don't.
I mean, we just talked the whole conversation. We've been talking about how it goes. You think you gonna tell the feds done put a RICO case on you for moving drugs across state lines. You think you gonna go in there and tell them that you was doing it without saying no detail at all?
Well, I know
was with, where y'all
Hey, Byron.
You can say no contest and you don't have to give details.
Facts.
There's plenty of times you can do that. There's plenty of times you can do
facts.
that.
Hey, Byron, let me ask you this.
Man.
So you saying that top leader nigga, right? He got it because Surf pleaded out to his shit.
Bro, what's
the
up?
top leader nigga, he faced consequences.
Yeah, if he said he did it in furtherance of the gang and dude is charged with running the gang, that means he did it for dude.
Okay.
No, that means his intent was in furtherance of the game, man. It's like it's to me
like it's a lot of
Byron, you know this.
A lot of legal jargon and a lot of specifics that like niggas is not.
But this is what I'm about to say. I'm not gonna say you wrong and I'm right, Byron.
That's why I said it's a legal pleading, so people can go look up the word legal pleading and understand what it means. When somebody get up there and raise their hand under oath, it don't matter if it's about a goddamn plea agreement, or if you at a motion hearing, or if you plead not guilty, whatever you doing, a preliminary hearing, whatever stage it is. Once you raise your hand, that stenographer type that shit up, it's on the record.
Okay, so I'm gonna end with this as far as me, and I'm gonna ask you if you agree with this. So the language of the law, right, is two lawyers could go back and forth about the same case, you know what I'm saying, or case law, whatever like that. They can interpret it different and they fight to get the judge to see it their way. That happens, right?
Yeah, all the time.
So with me and you interpreting what we interpret the law to be is just two different perspectives. And you saying your way is right, I'm saying my way of interpretation is right. We just disagree. That's all right, right?
I don't agree with that.
So if two lawyers go back and forth and disagree on a case, me and you just right over me.
On a case law. In this case, bro, I'm telling you, if you saying that this is not cooperating against his co-defendant, it don't work against his co-defendant, you wrong.
Okay, so all I was just trying to find a happy medium that made sense.
No, but I'm saying I got the right to say I don't agree.
No, you
right?
do. I just said
I don't agree
all right,
with
cool.
that.
So
I'm telling you
cool.
wrong, my
I
nigga.
said what I had to say, man. It's cool.
Yeah, I'm telling you wrong in this case if you don't feel like that.
That's hey, listen, I'm saying that neither one of us, I'm not saying that, I'm saying that neither one of us, what our opinion is, really even matter to people, because we're not the ones that go exact punishment on him if it's deserved. I'm saying I'm reserving the right that if anything further come out that says the opposite, cool. I won't act like I don't see it because I don't have no ulterior motive. But neither one of us what we think really matter at the end of the day.
Hey, that's how you feel. You entitled to feel like that.
Right, that's it. So I'm cool. Ver, where the fuck you at, man? In this shit. This nigga Ver writing a rap or something.
Hey, Byron, fo, you a smart nigga, man.
Hey, man. I haven't been through this shit.
We all have, fo. Well, most of us, some have.
For sure. I'm just saying, though, you know, I ain't disputing that with nobody. I ain't saying I'm more gangster than a nigga or none of that, bro. I'm just talking about legally what's going on. Whether or not I would take the plea and all that shit don't really matter. We talking about what happened in this situation, what's on the black and white, how it affect the case. That's all we talking about. The bigger issue with this is a lot of motherfuckers just feel a way towards me, so they don't want to hear this shit coming from me, bro. But it is what it is. It is what it is.
Oh, okay.
If this shit go to trial, they gonna be calling dude in there to testify. And it could be something as simple. You ain't even, did you conspire with other members? Yes. Who? Him. That's it. And that's all they need, bro. If you
do that, that's snitching. But he ain't did that though.
He already did it without having to go to the trial.
But fo, you just said right now, if he go to trial, they can call.
Yeah, I'm saying if he would have went to trial, that's what would have had to happen. But instead, he took the plea. But his man had already took the plea and said, "Yeah, we did it." That's what the plea is equivalent to, bro. People, you can't. Why you think Woody got on the stand and kept saying, "I can't recall"? Because he couldn't plead the fifth. Because he already pleaded guilty to this shit. Which means he don't have the right to not incriminate himself. You got to answer the questions because you already pleaded guilty. If dude go to trial, Surf got to get up there and say, "Man, I can't recall." They gonna smack fire from his ass. Straight up. That he can't go up there and say, "I plead the fifth," because he done already incriminated him. He already said we did it. It's right there, bro. I don't know, you know. I don't expect everybody to know.
I'm under the impression that snitching is, I'm telling on Byron, he did it, and I'm finna get less of time because I told on Byron, so I'm maybe.
That's what happened. Look it up, bro. Pull your
So they,
phone out right
so
now.
all
Look it
his
up. If
homies,
you go to the feds,
so everybody that took a plea deal snitched. They all snitched on each other then.
Oh, hold on. Oh, matter of fact, I got one better for you. I got paperwork that show at Surf sentencing, his lawyer said they did a good job with getting this case right as far as getting everybody roles and getting all of the information right and attached to the right people. Basically saying y'all did the right thing. Y'all did a good job of getting all the right people accused of the right shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, that's corroboration. How do you think that happened? Because he went in there and sat down with the probation officer and he had to discuss the whole case, what everybody did, how it went. You got to do that. In the same way y'all saying,
wait, not with the with the prosecutor or the probation officer. You said probation officer. You meant
the person. The probation officer, the person that your pre-sentence report is prepared by a probation officer. After you plead guilty, you go sit down with the probation officer. They're gonna ask you all about your life, all of that information. They're gonna ask you about your case. You have to answer truthfully. If they catch you lying, the shit is over with. So with that being said, if y'all saying, he's saying, damn, they got us the evidence right here. They got us. I'm pleading guilty. What do you think it said when he go in there and sit down with the probation officer and they bring up the messages? Okay, so in this message, who you talking to right here? And y'all was conspiring to do this? Oh, okay. How much was y'all bringing in? This shit, this part of the process. Anybody who ever been to the feds before can tell you this. You got to go in there and, you got to do that. So once he pleaded guilty to conspiring with them, he had to go in there and get him the rundown. Literally pull your phone out. Google this shit. It's going to take you to a statute that tell you this is how it goes. This is where they get the, and this happens after you plead guilty. This ain't before. This is after you plead guilty. Pre-sentencing. So this is where they determine whether or not you keeping it real with them and you deserve a life sentence or not. I ain't making this shit up.
Look, I ain't read all the some you doing shit, and that's what's up. I just don't want people thinking when you take a plea deal, that's snitching. Because that's what motherfuckers is going to think who not in the streets and who
That's
don't know. A lot of people think that.
I took a plea. You can look it up. I took a plea. But the difference, look, I shot a nigga, right? I got caught on camera, all that shit. But prior to that, I was driven to the place by somebody. He was on camera with me. The people that was there when it happened told the police, man, dude brought him over here. I went in there and said, man, I did that. Dude ain't know nothing about nothing. He ain't know I had no gun, none of that. He was just giving me a ride. That's it. If I take the plea and I go in there and say, I told him I was finna go over there and shoot somebody and asked him to drop me off. If I go in there and say that, I'm snitching on him.
Does the proper say he told or doesn't it?
Man, where you see a proffer at?
I'm asking you, bro. We just talking about it. Ain't nothing that it's a federal case, right?
Where you see a proffer at?
I'm asking, is it a federal case? I ain't
it's a federal case.
I don't know the nigga one way or another. I don't give a fuck if he told he a faggot or what he is.
So what you in here for then, man?
So my question is, listen, did it say, does he have a proffer where he gave up information? Like I got Pooh Shicey's proffer, where his signature of everything he's admitting to and he's incriminating other people. It's a proffer. Does it say that?
Listen, you know what you got on Shicey? A factual proffer, right?
Exactly.
Okay, so that's the same as a factual basis, damn near.
Okay, do you know what? Okay. And on this
factual basis, it say he conspired with he pleaded guilty and said yes to conspiring with other members to move drugs across state lines.
Okay.
The other nigga on the case filed a motion 4-5 months later and said, man, I ain't conspired with nobody to move no drugs.
Okay, so slow down.
Bro, that's your
So did it?
own interpretation. That's your own personal interpretation of snitching, bro.
No, hold on.
No, it's not. That's black and white.
No, hold on. Yo, listen. Byron.
Hold on. Everybody stand down. Hold on. Hey, go ahead, Wack. Everybody be quiet. Go ahead.
Listen, bro, this is not a... I'm not a Seuss. I don't know the nigga. Don't give a fuck about the nigga. I'm just gonna get down to the facts. I ain't coming to defend nothing. So what I'm saying
Big
is...
U started their case.
He definitely did. I got the paperwork.
He didn't, bro.
Listen, I have the paperwork.
Man, they homie got caught on the block.
That's a whole nother conversation. Let's keep it right here on surf. If you want to run the big U shit, I got all them documents too. Right? We got all that. We been had all that.
I'm telling you that you're not even credible in this shit right here.
Okay, no. Listen.
That's not factual, bro.
See, listen. See, what you don't understand, what we was trying to prove about Big U was this. In 2020, 2021, you was named in the RICO case, an indictment of the Rolling 60s in motherfucking New Jersey. All your social media and your phone number is also here, right? It's no way you gonna continue on them same socials and that same phone number, calling around LA and calling your homeboys, doing all this other shit, knowing your motherfucking phone is hot for the next 4 years. That was our reason for showing that. You get what I'm saying?
So that's your theory.
No, it's not a theory. He still was operating up under the same number.
But Byron,
whether or not
listen, but we're not even talking about that. No, let's get back. Listen, let's get back to this.
I got black and white to show that dude said I didn't do it and Surf said we did. He don't got no black and white that show that Big U was.
Listen, we ain't talking about Big U right now. We're talking about Sue Surf.
Okay, but
if the nigga guilty, he guilty. Why you so defensive?
Because you don't.
I'm not here to defend the nigga,
me, bro. You're not credible to me.
Listen. I'm very credible, right? Listen, you only doing the shit you doing because you watching what we've been doing.
Man, I've been doing this shit. I've been doing this shit.
Okay, so here we go. So Byron, here we go. Here we go. Not on the internet though. Not bringing the streets to the internet. That's a Wack 100 thing.
Everybody
know this. Why they hate me for it.
I'm doing this because this is my character though. It
So
ain't
my
got nothing to do
question
with what another
to you,
nigga doing. This is my character anyway.
to you, in this document that you have, did they name names outside of Sue Surf name?
Man, it's his plea. Why the fuck would they be naming other
in
people's
his
names?
plea.
He pleaded guilty to doing
because
it.
like the Pooh Shiesty proffer, it names names.
And what?
And Pooh's proffer, it names names.
That's a factual basis. That's the same.
No.
What you saying is a factual
listen
proffer.
to me.
That's the same thing as him on here.
Okay. I'm asking you, like in Pooh Shiesty's proffer, he is signing, saying that it's ratting. These other people did these crimes, right? You ain't supposed to do that. So I'm asking you in Sue Surf's paperwork, which you have, are there names named particular saying they was involved in moving drugs or doing any other crime?
In the indictment, everybody got overt acts, right? Right?
Bro,
hold on.
I'm talking about
the RICO indictment. Everybody has overt acts.
We're not talking about that.
Yes,
I'm
we
talking
are.
about
Yes,
your
we
one
are.
specific document.
Everybody has overt acts, right?
Bro,
if the indictment alleges...
You're putting emphasis on this one particular document. I can show you the Pooh Shiesty's factual proffer and his name's in there. So I'm asking you, are there names named in this document?
If you say you conspiring
well, then nigga, you can't call him a rat. If it ain't no names named, you can't call the nigga a rat.
You just said you called a nigga
you
rat
can't.
with no paperwork.
Who?
You.
Who's a rat?
You said Big U was a rat with no paperwork.
Oh, we got work.
You ain't got no fucking work, man.
Yeah, we got work. We got work.
Man. Stop.
We definitely got work. But let's keep it on Sue Surf, though. Let's keep it on Sue Surf.
You talking about...
Can you show me a document where Sue Surf is identifying another name?
Social media.
Listen,
you ain't got no paperwork
Big
that
U.
was working.
This room is about Sue Surf. Respectfully.
You ain't got nothing.
Now you looking bad. Can you show me a document that has Sue Surf identifying any other name than his own?
A document that say he's admitting to conspiring with members of the enterprise, nigga. That's telling.
Okay. Like,
That's
so
telling.
my question to you,
That's
is
telling.
there name in this document?
Man, you know how this shit go, man.
No.
All of these pleas got
Let me
sealed
tell you what
supplements.
snitching
You know
is.
how this shit going on.
Snitching is
You
anytime
crazy, bro.
you mention a name
Listen,
and identify anybody other than yourself.
Indictment with 2 other niggas to this nigga being on an indictment with 9 other niggas. And talking about his shit.
I got his whole proffer.
Of course, this shit's.
I can send Barb the whole proffer right now.
It's a factual
Where this
proffer,
nigga's naming names and crimes they committed.
It's a factual proffer.
And you send A Barb a document where Sue Surf is identifying names and signed it to that.
He don't gotta identify no names. Once he say he's doing it in furtherance.
Okay.
So you telling me?
Okay, well let me ask you a question.
You telling me he
in
can
this
go
document, does it identify any other name?
You telling me he can go in there with
it's
the
yes
feds?
or no.
You know damn well all these documents
yes
got sealed
or
supplements
no.
to him, bro. You playing on words.
It's yes or
You
no.
playing on words.
No, okay, this is why I'm saying what I'm saying.
Get the fuck out of here. You playing on
look,
words,
I'm not here to scream,
because you
bro.
asking,
I'm here to have a conversation.
Do I have a sealed document? You know it's sealed. So you trying to ask me,
No, then if it's sealed, how you saying what you saying?
You do know.
If it's sealed, then how you saying what you saying?
Document being sealed don't mean the whole case sealed.
Well, nigga, do you got a document where it spells out another name and Sue Surf is signing a crime over to another man?
With other niggas, he admitted to it. The other nigga said I didn't conspire with nobody.
Okay, now let's address the enterprise. Let's address the enterprise. What Sue Surf has done is he has willingly admitted that he himself is a part of the enterprise. He can do that to himself. He can do that for his plea. But the minute he says Leroy Johnson, Eddie Jeffries, A. Bird, and Wack 100 is a part of the enterprise, then he's a rat. Until he does that, you can't call him that. Because here's the thing.
He did
it.
I'm telling you that.
Listen, the FBI are the ones that have identified the enterprise already. Through the overt actions you were talking about. Slow down.
Go look up this shit and get it, man.
I want you to hear it. Hey, Burp, here it is. The FBI, through the overt actions that this man is talking about, has identified all the players of the enterprise. They've done that. What Sue Surf is saying is, I admit from my plea that I'm part of the enterprise. Me. He never said Leroy Johnson, number 2, number 4, number 5.
I conspire with other members to move drugs across state lines.
The FBI have identified the members through the overt action. I'm sorry, bro, you reaching.
Get the fuck off, man.
Bro, I don't know Sue Surf. For the record, I've never talked to the brother, never met the brother. I don't know. Actually, he's a Crip. He's the other side of me, right? So,
bro,
I'm just being real.
Work time my dude told on him, man.
listen to me.
Stop it, bro. That's why you here right now.
The overt actions that you talked about.
Because now
listen to me, brother. And you just had a conversation.
Another nigga that's snitching that you tried to spin the narrative for.
Listen to me. No, I don't know the nigga.
Man,
listen to me.
Man.
The overt actions from the investigation is what has identified the members that are part of the enterprise. That means their phone conversations, niggas getting caught doing whatever they was doing, right? Sue Surf was identified as one of the members. Hold on, brother. Hold on, brother.
I have a right to challenge that identification.
Sue Surf has identified.
I have a right to challenge that identification.
Hold on. Yes, listen. Yes, you do.
I have a right to say that ain't me.
Yes, you do.
Okay, so if I'm saying that ain't me and he's saying, yeah, we did it, what is that?
No, but stop. No way. But Byron, he never said this individual is part of the enterprise. The feds did through the overt action. You get what I'm saying?
Hey, listen.
Show me what Sue Surf said this individual who's saying he's not it.
You asking me to get his PSR.
But bro, if you ain't got this, how you calling him that?
You asking me to get his, because I'm looking at what he pleaded out to, nigga.
He pleaded out that he is part of the organization.
He pleaded out conspiring with members of the organization.
Okay, but he never identified a member.
You crazy as fuck.
Did he identify a member?
Yeah.
When? a name.
Told the feds.
Show me where he identified a member by name. Has he ever identified a member? My point.
You chasing that shit, boy.
I'm not chasing nothing.
Man,
it's on the table. Shit. Show me where Sue Surf identified by name, gang moniker, or address a member.
That nigga post his PSR then.
No, nigga, you supposed to have it.
I don't get. You know,
you got to stop pumping what you pumping.
You know I can't.
Listen to me, bro. Let me show you how you identify shit. Sue Surf, this guy, Byron Break, is he part of the organization? Yes, he is. You don't have that.
Overt acts identified.
You don't have that.
You just said the overt acts identified.
And he doesn't identify any of the overt acts either.
As soon as dude said, I ain't conspired with nobody, guess who messages they brought up? Sue Surf.
No, okay, now listen. Overt acts, now listen to me. But listen to me, bro. That is the FBI investigative side. If they're saying, hey, look, nigga, we got your phone records showing you was doing business with this nigga, that nigga, this nigga. That's on their side. Now, if you say they got Sue Surf saying, yes, I did business with him by name, he's a rat. If he ain't identified no nigga by name, you can't put the FBI work on fucking Sue Surf.
Man, you crazy as hell. You crazy as hell, man. You just told us you put the FBI work on the nigga because he ain't changed his social media.
No, we talking about Sue Surf.
No. We talking about what can be done.
We keep it up. If you want to have a one-on-one about that, we can do that at a later time. But let's be fair to the people in this room and let's keep it on Sue Surf.
You just told me what I can't
because
do, right?
You a nigga that talk out your ass. You talk out your ass a lot. So again, hey Bird, what I'm about to do right now, brother, and I haven't sent this to anybody. I'm gonna send you Pooh Shiesty proffer. And in this proffer, you're gonna see names being names committing crimes, and you'll see his signature agreeing to this. I'm gonna send you what he can. Okay, this how you do this, nigga.
And do you want it posted up top or what?
Man,
I'm just gonna send it to you. Ain't nobody seen it yet. Basis. But I want, because your people gonna believe what you looking at, right?
And I can show you 10 other factual bases.
Hold on, bro.
Hey, Verb, I can show you 10 other factual bases where
bro.
They don't do that.
Fuck all that.
Where they don't do that. You trying to make it like all this shit, like this shit uniform. This shit ain't uniform, nigga. It ain't no one design for every proffer or every factual
basis.
Either
you got it or you don't.
There's certain questions that gotta be asked.
No,
things that have to be said anytime you plead out.
We not doing that. Bro. Either he identified a nigga or he didn't.
Hey, Wack.
You trying to put the FBI investigative side
you just
on
said
him.
The overt acts identified.
Show me, okay. Show me what Sue Surf
reserved the right to say that that's not him.
Did Sue Surf create the overt act? Yes or no?
Do it, and he said he did, nigga. That's telling.
Did Sue Surf create the overt act?
You cannot say you conspired and go in there and sit down with a probation officer.
If a nigga can't do this, Bird. Boom, look, Bird, if a nigga can't do that, what I just did, fuck what he talking about. Run the work. See, in that work,
I ran the work.
That's Pooh Shiesty's work right there, right? When you read that work, you're going to see other names mentioned that did crimes. And at the bottom, Pooh Shiesty agreeing, saying them people did that. He's a rat. Now, if you can show me where Sue Surf said that this man by this name, gang monitor, address, anything, or the picture is that. Show it to me.
Can you show me that? Can you show me that with Big U?
Bro, we're talking about Sue Surf.
No. Can you show me that?
Are we talking about Sue Surf, y'all?
Standard on some shit that you ain't.
We don't got a proffer on Big U yet.
Trying to put a standard on some shit that
Big U has not proffered. Big U has yet to proffer.
Come on, man.
Now, you saying you got it on Sue Surf, telling on the individual. I just sent Verb. Verb is a great reader. Yeah. Verb, did I not just send you Pooh Shiesty's proffer and his naming out 2-3 names of niggas buying and selling drugs and who had guns?
So you and he's a factual basis and a factual plea.
The last signature is he.
Hold on. a factual basis.
Now you send Bird what you got on Sue Surf. Show it. Hold on, bro.
Said, right?
You send Bird what you got on Sue Surf, showing he identified or incorporated anybody in the crime.
It's all over the battle rap community. Everybody know you a spin
master. The battle rap community with a documentation.
Everybody know you a spin master.
Them is just haters. That's just the tongue being used as a sword by a hater. Again, y'all, I don't know Sue Surf. He is 60 Crip. I'm a Paru. We enemies by nature. I don't know the brother. I ain't never did business with the brother. Brother, you got to kick back. We watched you get your ass stomped out. You ain't did shit. Man. We watched you get the shit beat out of you by this nigga Hitman and a group of niggas, and you ain't did nothing about it. You ain't did nothing about it. You ain't moved on the nigga. You was a little bitch ass nigga. You ain't did nothing about it. You was screaming and hollering. Did you tell the people you shitted on yourself? The medical report say you shitted on yourself. The medical report say you shitted on yourself during that meeting. Did it not?
I got up.
Did it not? Did the medical report say you shitted on yourself?
Hey, why you think
did the medical report say you shitted on yourself? Answer the question.
Why you think they edited that video?
Ain't no editing. You was balled up like a motherfucking snail.
Some niggas just a print out the sky like a motherfucking Power Ranger. What happened?
And you ain't did shit about it. You ain't did shit about it. This nigga telling niggas where he gonna be at. You telling niggas where he gonna be at. Why you ain't moved on it? But let's get back to Sue Surf. Let's get back to Sue Surf. Hey, Bird, did I not just send you who Shiesty Proper and his other names other than his name named in that proper committing crimes and he agreed?
Yeah, I'm gonna post it up top for you.
Okay, now, Byron. Where's your work at?
Do you have the document?
Where's your work at?
Hold on.
Where's your work at?
Do you have the document?
Where's your work at? I'm telling everybody in this group, we can no longer blame Byron Break for this fuckery. We have to blame A-Verb for allowing this dude to continue to sit up here and blame A-Verb. Everybody go in the chat and say, fuck you, A-Verb. You my brother. I love you to death. But like you call me on my shit, I'm going to call you on your shit. This is now on you, A-Verb.
He can talk his shit.
Verb, this is now on you. This is on you, Verb, for allowing this shit. You allowing this shit, Bird.
Where that paperwork at from that Texas case?
I got all my work. We can go over it.
We need to.
On my mama.
You told us that
listen,
shit got
this what I'm gonna do.
for illegal
No. Listen. You have my word. When I get back to Vegas, because I got the hard copies, I'm gonna send it all to Verb, put a PDF, and my word as a man, me and you gonna go over it line for line as a man. Hear me? Because I heard your shit. But you left out a whole lot of shit. You left out the motherfucking officer got caught lying on the stand and all kind of shit. You left it out. So my word as a man, only if you don't holler and scream. We will go up line for line.
And you the master of hollering and
screaming. No, listen to me. I'm giving you my word as a man. If you don't scream, me and you on both platforms, we will go over it line for line. And we work. Deal? No screaming though.
I need my own copy of that shit.
I swear to God, when I get back to Vegas,
get that copy.
I'm gonna listen.
No. Think he finna really be careful with me. You hear me?
No. I just told you I'm gonna have it all the hard copies in the PDF and send it to bro. I told you that. How we gonna go over it line for line if you ain't got a copy?
Yeah, I need a copy of that.
See, I know my case. See, here goes the thing. Nobody ever finds cases on me. Wack tells you about his cases. Now, I'm not a dummy. If I was a nigga that did anything bad in these streets or foul, I would not be as loud as I am today. I'm not stupid to be like, Wack, you know you get out there loud, niggas may find something. I tell niggas about all my shit. I tell them where to go find it. Ain't nobody discovered nothing on me. I tell a nigga, I caught this case this time, this how I beat it, this where you find it, look at my name, date of birth, city, state. I tell niggas this. So when I get back to my home in Vegas, I got the hard copies there. I'm going to have my wife make them a PDF, send them to bro. I'm going to send them to you. When you, however much time you need to go through them, you go through them, and we come right here, and we go line for line, and bro can pin them motherfuckers up. I spent $390,000 beating that case. I'm not worried about that case. I know why I beat it, how I beat it. And when you read it, remember, I'm going to give you a hint. Pay attention to the questioning of when the arresting officer hit the stand. Then you'll see why that judge did what the fuck he did. So, my word, we going back this week, baby?
Hey, Bird.
I'll be back in Vegas probably tomorrow. And then I'll get it done, Bird, my word.
All right, bet. We'll get it.
Hey, Bird. Hey, I guess niggas believe it now. Wack say it ain't. It's that now. Niggas like
no. What I'm saying is, I'm simply pointing out the facts.
Because Byron, Byron.
They're going back and forth.
Wack is
but hey, Byron.
So a motherfucker sit here
but on the phone,
I ain't saying shit.
Hey, Byron, on the phone note, you literally saying what you think Surf did is what you personally think is snitching.
No, I'm literally
don't
saying
mean
what's
it's
in the
snitching,
black
bro.
and white, my nigga.
No, bro. What I'm saying is this. This is what Byron's saying. Byron, correct me if I'm wrong. Byron is saying in the overt actions, this is the work, the investigative work done by the federal agents, wiretaps, informants, or whatever. In the overt actions, all these people were named as being part of this criminal enterprise. Byron, is what you're saying, right? Right. Okay, now, what he's saying is, in Sue Surf's situation, Sue Surf admitted to being a part of the enterprise. So what I'm saying is this.
No, not just
Sue
that.
Surf.
Hold on, not just
Hold
that.
on, wait, Byron, hold on. What I'm saying is this. Sue Surf is telling the feds, what you have on me, Sue Surf, I'm copping out to for the deal, right? I'm also saying they never said is A, B, C, D, E, F dude, are they part of the enterprise and you did business with them? He never identified nobody but himself. Therefore, you can't put the investigative work of how they identified these people as being a part of that on Surf. Surf copped out to him only.
No,
he
didn't.
mentioned no other names.
In this indictment, right? In this enterprise, everybody got overt acts. The indictment lists out everybody's individual overt acts. That's why.
And they never asked him about an individual. They only asked him about himself.
They didn't just ask him, did he conspire with other members? They said, did you conspire to commit overt acts in furtherance of the gang? He said yes. Then they asked him about the specific overt acts. Did you conspire to possess a firearm? Woo, in furtherance of the gang?
Did you?
Yes. Did
you? Him?
Hold
he
on.
Said yes.
Did you conspire with other members to move 40 to 60 kilograms across state lines of marijuana? He said yes. That overt act is matched to the overt act in dude paperwork. When they asked, when dude
that's
say his
for him and his intent.
That's for him. Listen, bro. That's on the federal agent to prove them other people. He's saying what he did.
I'm saying I didn't do it.
Okay, that's between him and the feds.
If you say,
hey, bro, that nigga never identified. If they would have said, did you move 60 keys with this person? And he said yes, then he would be a rat.
The overt
he
act
didn't do that.
him as the person.
He never identified nobody.
Him as the person.
Hey, Bird, in that proffer, it's niggas identified by name, is it not?
Paperwork is not uniform, bro. Paperwork is not uniform. My shit don't look the same as the shit you got, but it's the same thing.
Bullshit.
It's the same shit.
Bullshit.
It's not.
Let me tell you what is uniform. Either the fuck you mentioned the nigga name or the fuck you did.
Man, stop it. He said
that's what's uniform, nigga.
You trying to twist this shit and turn
I'm not, I don't, hey, Bird, do I know Sue Surf? I ain't got no dealings with this nigga.
Acts and the judge question you about these specific overt acts and you say yes, nigga, that's telling.
He's saying yes. He is admitting his guilt to get the deal.
Okay, and if your guilt is conspiring with me, you telling on me, nigga.
No, he never mentioned you. He never mentioned you.
Man,
he never mentioned a nigga's name.
He didn't mention the nigga's name. Of the plea. He didn't mention him right there. When he went and sat down with that probation officer.
What Wack saying? Hey, Byron, you know.
No, I don't, because you asking him to say the nigga name right there when it's 10 niggas on the conspiracy.
Cool, Byron. Let me ask you this, right? Because I got kicked for a second, and you told the people that if other people go to trial, Surf gonna have to give a detailed account of what happened that he have.
That's cap.
That's cap. Exactly.
He ain't gonna even have to. They're not gonna even call him in there.
That's not cap.
They're not gonna call him in there, Byron. I bet you 10,000 that they will not call Sue Surf in that trial.
Charged with running a drug
I bet you that.
They can't do that.
They can't call him in there, bro.
Unless he names somebody already.
There it goes. My man got a brain.
That's why,
man,
Byron. That's why.
Crazy.
Hold on, Byron. Byron.
Hold
on. Let me say what I'm saying.
There it goes.
Let me say what I'm saying, Byron.
Somebody got
Byron. Let me say what I'm saying.
Look the shit up.
Byron. Okay, so listen. They can't, and they could Google it. They go see exactly what I'm saying.
Look it up. That shit can be used.
Okay, listen to what I'm saying, though, Byron. The reason why you told the people he have to give a detailed account, because you know damn well they can't just assume a general statement of I'm conspiring with members. They can't have that to somebody specific.
That's not an
there you have it.
That brother got a brain. Overt acts listed.
I need that nigga on the exposures right there. That nigga got a brain.
Man, listen, bro. So you telling me that him saying...
I'm telling you, I got 10,000. They will not call Sue Surf down to that man's trial.
Man, that shit crazy as
Let's bet. Do we got a bet?
Listen, Wack, you a good spin master.
Do we have a bet?
This nigga was just looking for an out for his argument.
Do we have a bet?
We gonna agree. But
do we have a bet?
Bro. Look it up,
right now. Can we issue that bet?
No. You did that before Wack pulled up.
Listen. I said the probation officer would get all the details of the case from him during his PSR, right? That's what I said.
Bro, listen to me.
Hold on. No,
if that nigga would have, let me tell you something.
Because he tried
let me tell you something.
Hold on.
If that nigga would have gave a name, it would be in that document.
You all your talking about what you gonna do when you get to Vegas and shit. Let me finish, bro. This nigga saying that because I'm saying he got to go meet with the probation officer and give a detailed account, that nullifies the fact that he didn't give a detailed account. That's not true because, like I said, the indictment list.
You don't have to give a detailed account.
If you take a plea, you have to.
You don't gotta do nothing. He already copped to what he copped to.
Accept the plea in the first place. You don't have to give a detailed account.
Nigga, after you plead out in the feds, you have to go sit down with the probation officer and give a detailed account while they prepare your PSR. Look this shit up, nigga. You don't know what the fuck you talking about.
Right, okay, I just Googled it for you. No, you are not required to give a detailed account of what happened after you plead guilty to a federal RICO indictment.
Don't ask that.
Everybody else Google it and look it up.
Hold on.
I'm telling you what I know, man. You lied to everybody telling them that they had to give a detailed account, and you did that for a reason.
No, you asked a general question.
Don't add up to
that. Specific question. Ask, are you required to give a detailed account when you talk to the probation officer while preparing your PSR? Ask that.
Do you have to give names?
Do you have to give a detailed account?
Do you have to give names? I'm asking you.
If you giving a detailed account.
Oh my God, man! So why wouldn't they make you get a names in the plea agreement?
If you have to give a detailed to protect snitches, nigga.
You have to give a detailed account of your involvement in a crime.
Ask the question. Go ask Google. Do you have to give a detailed account?
Right now, man.
Go ask Google that. You talking about you asked them, do you got to give a detailed account if you plead guilty? That ain't what we asked.
Bro, Byron, here you go, bro.
After you plead guilty. You said after you plead guilty.
After you plead guilty.
Byron, here you go. That man never named. Listen.
No, I ain't asking that.
Put the federal investigative work on him, bro.
Ask, do you have to
I'm not playing on shit, bro.
When you talking to the probation officer doing your PSR investigation.
Hey, bro, fuck that. Hey, listen to me.
No, ain't no
listen,
fuck
if
that.
They would have asked him, listen.
These people, bro.
Hey, listen to me.
You
the proper I just sent,
Bird,
they all looking at it. It said this nigga had a gun, this nigga was selling dope, this nigga was doing this, and he shot it. He's a rat.
No poo shiesty shit. Ask Google the question, man.
If that's the case, stop mentioning Big U shit.
Ask him,
So my thing is, show us where he identified any other name other than
you
himself.
have to give a detailed account in the PSR, which comes
Bro,
after you plead
they're
guilty.
going to ask you to listen. The fact that he ain't got a proffer,
you have to do a PSR.
does he have a proffer?
After you plead guilty, you have
Does
to do
he
a
have a
PSR.
proffer? Does
He got
Serve have a proffer?
agreement got a sealed supplement. You know this.
No.
It.
Listen. Does Pooh Shiesty have a proffer?
That's a factual proffer, nigga. That's the same as a factual basis.
Does Sue Serve have a proffer?
If we asking it, if we being
does
technical,
Sue Serve have a proffer?
If you asking me, are those documents the same thing? Yes.
Okay, no, I'm asking you,
because
does
his
Sue
factual
Serve,
proffer is the same
does
as his
Sue
factual
Serve have
basis.
one?
All it is.
Okay, did he name?
All
Okay, is it any
is you
names
looking at
in
a
his
typed up-
proffer?
That factual proffer you got is a typed up summary of the paperwork that I got on Sue Surf. That's all it is.
Does it have any names in there other than
It don't
Sue
have
Surf?
to. They asked him about
You a
the overt
motherfucking
act.
lie. You a motherfucking lie.
It don't, nigga. It don't.
Bro,
Nigga,
he's
when you
in the
go in
overt
pleading
act.
guilty, so you telling me every nigga that snitched on a nigga, when they went in and pleaded guilty, the nigga who they snitched on name came up in their factual
That's
basis.
a fact. That's a fact.
You a goddamn lie.
They're going to identify.
So hold on. So
That's
listen,
a fact.
hold on. How is there a such thing as informants then, Wack?
Bro, you got your CIs and we got all that. We got all that.
Me, niggas don't catch dope cases, get deals, agree to testify and tell on niggas, get out and wear wires on niggas, and
all that. But what that got to do with Sue Surf?
Because if you are required to say a name in your factual basis, then when them niggas get their deals, it would say the name of the nigga they told on.
Okay, listen to me. Listen to me.
Hold on.
If he's taking the position as an informant, hey, look, bro. Hey, look, if he's taking a position as an informant, you goddamn right he gotta inform. What the fuck is you talking about?
Bro, you skipping around this shit.
I'm not skipping around shit.
Byron, it's still cap.
Because listen. If you were required to say a name in your factual basis, there would be no such thing as informants. Because niggas would have to, niggas would be able to go look up a nigga paperwork.
Hey, listen to me. Listen to me. This is why you sign it or you don't.
You just said every time you take a plea, if you telling, the nigga you telling on name got to be in your factual basis.
It's definitely gonna be there. That's a fact.
That's a lie.
Okay. And Pooh Shiesty's right there.
Man,
them names are there.
About Pooh Shiesty.
No, nigga, that's the proffer.
Make it like Pooh Shiesty shit is the standard for all Fed cases, and it's not.
No, what I'm trying to make it is like anytime you're snitching, you have to snitch. You have to identify somebody other than yourself.
Admit that he conspired with 2 or more members. Why he couldn't just go in there and say, "Yeah, I sold some weed"?
Bro, he never identified members.
No. How come he couldn't just
He's
go in there
saying
and
he's
say,
part of the organization.
If he wasn't required to identify nobody, why come he couldn't go in there and just say, "Yeah, I sold some weed"?
Hey, listen. Hey, look. For a nigga that ain't never did no time, don't know shit, you reaching like a motherfucker. Hey, Bird, I pulled up. I put it down there.
I know you
I
want
brought my documents to show what it looked like when a nigga allowed names to be mentioned in their proffer.
Why was he required to say he did it in furtherance of the game?
Because you have to admit, in order to get a plea, you have to admit to your wrongdoing to get the plea.
So you said he said the shit y'all
you
got
can
in
tell
the
on yourself,
indictment
nigga.
is what I did, right?
You can tell on
you
yourself.
Saying that he's saying the shit that's in the indictment is true, right?
He's saying what he's a part of.
Right. So if they saying that him and dude was on the phone conspiring to sell
they never mentioned his name.
It did mention his name. It said
not in his proffer.
It say on October 6, 2020, Cox and Warden were on the phone conspiring to sell weed. That's what the overt act say.
That's in his proffer?
That's what the overt act say.
Is that in his proffer?
That's what the overt act
Is that in his proffer?
His proffer say he conspired to sell weed with members of the enterprise.
Okay, and he admitted what he did.
Conspired to sell weed with members of the enterprise.
Okay, so now listen. Here you go. It's on the Fed, the FBI, to prove that that other gentleman actually did that because he never said that other gentleman did.
He did it, right?
Surf did, bro. He's not saying what no other name did but himself.
He's saying he conspired. So he's saying that what y'all got in this, hold on, what y'all got in this indictment is true. I did it.
Did he mention the other name?
He's saying what y'all got, he pleaded guilty to that specific overt act. Yeah, I know. Niggas be professional spin masters, man. Talking in circles and shit. That shit ain't
I think it's wrong with that.
That shit ain't uniform at all. Look that shit up. The paperwork up there, I posted it. It say on October 6th, these two conspired. He went in there and said I was conspiring. You don't you have the right to say no. Y'all making this shit, y'all niggas trying to get technical and turn this shit into some other shit. Why you get quiet when I asked you to ask was you required to give a detailed account when you doing the PSR?
You are required to give a detailed account, but you don't have to say names.
Man, how do you give a detailed account without saying names, bro?
Because the same way that when they ask you what crimes you committed, man. If you did, okay, listen what you're not understanding. He's pleading guilty to his involvement, what he's doing. And I Googled it, just like you asked me to. It says the same thing that I'm saying. Because you don't have to go in there and give names. If your probation officer is pre-sentencing investigation, if your probation officer say what happened, I was doing this, well, who were they? You could literally say, I don't know. It was just, I don't know, it was whoever. You don't have to say no names. And if you don't say names, they ain't go take it away from you or nothing like that. You don't have to say names. You already said names. Bro. You got to, that's not cap.
So listen, so you telling me, right? And this was the same shit Wack just said. He's saying that what y'all got in the indictment, in the overt acts, I did it. Just me. I'm admitting to my role. But if
he didn't say what y'all got in the overt acts and this. He said I conspired. And then further is what you saying. You adding shit now. You keep saying black and white, but you keep adding shit, which takes away from it being black and white.
The shit is in the black and white. They asked him, did you commit 2 or more overt acts in further?
Right, okay. Did he commit to exactly? So he's admitted to.
And then when they mentioned the overt acts, they asked him, did he conspire with other members?
Okay, right. So, but if he didn't say no names,
what the fuck you talking about? I'm putting words in the shit, nigga. This is what the paperwork say. No, you don't know how to summarize shit?
It's the reason why you talk over people, man.
No, nigga, cause you steady trying to slide little slick shit in.
No, you lied and said he had to give names to his probation officer.
He does.
He don't.
You have to give a detailed account, my nigga.
That don't mean you have to give names.
Bro, if the paperwork say
my co-defendants didn't have to give my name when they took a plea. They name my name is not in their PSI.
Warden and Cox. If the paperwork